Hello, happy Monday, everybody. I just came back from work. I literally walked through the door. Um, I posted my first vlog today. I was a little nervous, but everybody was very nice. The girls came through. Thank you, girls.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna try another one. So this one I think I'm gonna just do the week maybe. So today is Monday. I just came back from work. But first of all, it's hot. Today is hot. And I just got this package from Zara, so I'm gonna do a little unboxing. Now, Zara and I like Zara, okay? Do I go crazy for it? No. There was an era from 2021 to 23, honestly, where it was given Forever 21. I would walk in, I'd be like, what the hell is this? But 2025 spring collection came out. I was kind of gagged, guys. I bought actually a couple stuff. So I saw this jacket and I was like, I need this jacket. It was sold out for 3 weeks. So I got put on the wait list. I have never waitlisted an item before, but I really wanted it. And I hope I don't hype it up, or I hope it meets expectations is what I'm trying to say. Okay, come on, paper foil. Here it is. Ready? Oh, doesn't look great, right? Looks like whatever. But look at this. First of all, let me. Now this is the spring collection. It's a little heavy and it's already fucking hot as hell. So I may not be able to wear this until next year, honestly, but that's fine. Okay, it's a medium. I want the pattern to show like this, and then I might cuff the sleeve. I got Harley Davidson crew out there, I guess. Do we like it? Do we like it? I can't really tell. I have to look in a mirror because this phone is very tiny and very far, but what do we think? Maybe with a t-shirt, some jeans. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it. Hi vlog, happy Tuesday. It is 8:19 p.m. I just got home from the gym. I went to work, went to the gym, got some food on the way home. I went to Lenwich. I have been on this chicken Caesar wrap era, and Lenwich has a great one. So I'll do a little reveal. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, you are stupid. Yeah. And then I got some salt and vinegar chips, duh. And, oh, let me get hot sauce. So I thought I would just do a little, maybe a little mukbang. And I thought of this story because the Lenwich was close to where the story takes place. Okay. Now, every time I bring crumble into the conversation, there's always some bitch in the corner that's like, did you know that one cookie is 980 calories? First of all, does it look like I care? Second, love yourself, girl. It's a fucking cookie, okay? I wish it was 3,000 calories, all right? Fuck you. Anyway, I'm not usually, here's me and Crumble. Crumble and I, me and Crumble. Only like crumble when there is an Oreo flavor, anything, or strawberry adjacent, okay? If I'm missing one day and there's an Oreo cookie in the lineup of crumble that week, I'm at crumble, okay? That's where I am. So let me put you on. So what did I get today? It got a little messy in transit, if you couldn't tell, but I got 2 of the birthday cake Oreo. It's it's a little fucked, I'm gonna be honest. Then I got the strawberry shortcake cookie, and I got the butter cake because if you ever had the butter cake at California Pizza Kitchen, shut up. So good. So I want to try the crumble one. So this is the Oreo birthday cake. I know what the Oreo cookie tastes like, but okay, so I'm gonna be honest. It's great. Again, I love the Oreo cookie. It's great. I don't love the birthday cake frosting flavor. So I might just not scrape it totally off, but there's a lot, so I might just scrape a layer off. Okay, next is the strawberry shortcake. I think it's supposed to be like the ice cream bar, which I used to love as a kid. It's good. It's fine. The Oreo is better. The butter cake, I think I need a spoon. Hey, butter cake. It's good. Actually, it tastes more like cornbread, and it has like that consistency of cornbread. Like it's kind of crunchy. So yeah, solid, solid. Okay, good morning, vlog. I am on my way to work. I have a training. That's why I'm in a suit. I'm running a little late, so I just wanted to hop on and say good morning. I'll see you guys later. Back home. Today was a really easy day. I just had that training. It's basically like kind of like a management training, I guess. We had to do like a public speaking seminar and a management seminar and like how to lead a team, like things like that. It was really easy. We ended around 4, and then there was like a networking happy hour, but I was tired and I don't like networking. So I just came back home. I've been chilling, rotting in bed a little bit. I'm about to go to dinner in a couple minutes, 25 minutes, at my favorite Thai place. It's literally across the street. If I stick my head out, I could see it. It's called Little Grenjai, and it is so good. Best crab fried rice you've ever had in your entire life. I'm going with Emily and Kate. I'll show them to you guys in a bit. I've just been like, because it's right across the street, I'm just gonna roll out of bed and show up. So it should be fun. I'm excited to eat. We're all kind of going through it a little bit, but nonetheless, she persisted. We are here at dinner. Say hi, Emily.
Oh, hi.
And Kate.
Hi.
Everyone go around and say their top 8 favorite and distinct things about me.
About you?
Yeah.
All right, act freaking. Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Back home. Happy Wednesday. I'm like flying through these days on the vlog because this week's kind of hectic. My allergies are actually driving me crazy. Like, it is so bad today. Today's brat tour day. I just got home from work, if you couldn't tell, and I'm going to eat really quick. I think I'm gonna have some burdak, which may be like kind of an insane decision. I'm gonna put the pre-combo I had up here. I'm gonna have that really quick, change. I still haven't cut up my shirt or decided how I'm gonna do it, if I'm gonna do it. And then Sarah and Kate are gonna come over. We're gonna pregame a little bit, and then it is time to start bumping that. So let's go. So I had to turn off my music and mute the last clip because I've been listening to Reputation, and I know that bitch Taylor be copywriting videos left and right. I guess I should speak. I don't really eat ramyeon or like instant noodles a lot. Not in a pick-me way, guys. I only because when I'm like, if I'm gonna eat it, like, first of all, 1, ramyeon is never enough, and 2 is too many. So it's just a very confusing food to consume. Second, it's like, I know a lot of people eat it drunk, but when I'm drunk, I want like McDonald's, pizza, you know? I really want like ramyeon, so I just don't eat it often, but this is like a quick, I need to eat. I may not have drained the water well enough. It's fine. Okay, it's definitely too much water. Ruh-roh. I don't cook this often. That's why I'm messing it up. Pick me. I'm gonna do half because I'm not trying to die today. Okay, look at that. I honestly wish I had kimchi and shredded mozzarella and an egg, because that is all I would eat in college. All right, and you can tell, like, insert college picture here. So, just getting back to my roots. Hey, come on, farm to table. What does it eat to live? Okay, by the way, this is the final fit. I'm figuring out if I should cut it or not. So here are my issues. First of all, if I could turn back time, I would buy a smaller size because it's so big that the logo is actually like very low. I wish it was literally like, I wish it started like here. I bought these like huge, you can't really see them, but like these big Adidas track pants. So I was like, oh, should I crop it? But like, it's already like, I'm just gonna tuck it in because fine. But do you guys think I should cut the sleeves? I'm asking you guys, the concert's in like 2 hours, all right? But so I'm not gonna get a response, but let's see. I feel like I was so adamant on cutting them, but I feel like it's kind of a vibe if I like leave them. Maybe the neckline, but like I hate this open space. And let's see. All right, we're about to head out. Everyone, get ready to get bratty.
Hell no, where's Charlie?
Hello, vlog. It has been many months since probably my last clip. But as I said in my first vlog, I'm probably not gonna really keep up with this very well. But I also don't want to get into the habit of like only vlogging when I'm going through stuff, because I feel like some of you are gonna watch these and be like, he needs to seek professional help. I'm fine. It's just a coincidence. I'm sitting on the floor, obviously, because I would normally put you guys on the dresser, but I'm going through a phase right now where now my dresser is covered in Legos, and I'm trying to figure out how to store them. So until then, we're just gonna sit on the ground. Honestly, I've been like debating the format of this because I will be honest, I did a first draft right as this situation had been going down, where I just like spilled everything, and I am actually like a little bit glad that I did that because I want it for myself. But I was like, oh, I'm just gonna put this in my vlog. But honestly, it just didn't seem appropriate, because as much as maybe some of you will disagree, it's not really my place to talk about him and his marriage and his husband, I guess. So I decided like I'm just going to not put it out of respect for their marriage, because you know what, if he's not going to respect his marriage, I will. So anyway, I'll just keep it very general and, you know, just stick to the facts. For those of you who maybe are like, what the heck is he talking about? I have found out that the guy I've been dating for almost 2 months was in fact married, and happens. So some quick facts that I think is okay to share. As you could tell, he was married to a man, not a woman. Some people had asked me that. No kids. Not an open marriage, so there's that. Yes, that was very bad, but he pitched it to me in a way that was like digestible, and I kind of was like, okay, like, okay. But actually what really caused me to end it was we had this argument about sex. So mom, if you're watching this, you can go ahead and shut your laptop. But I think that I'm not gonna get into the details of that either, but I think like sex in couples are totally normal to talk about. I think it's good to talk about it. I think you should. And I had wished that we had like a good, healthy adult conversation about it, but it just became very accusatory and very like, you do, you know, you don't do this, you don't do this, you don't do this. And I'm not gonna lie, like my feelings got kind of hurt, So I think just the way he handled that situation, mixed with obviously the marriage, is what caused me to really, what do you call it? Dig up the grave? No. Put the, close the grave, close the, anyway. Because to me, it felt like, okay, if you can't communicate big, complex adult topics, then we are in for, it is bad news bears, okay? So long story short, I just want to keep it more general, talking about my general thoughts. I don't want this to be like a pity party. It happens. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Okay, it's not like my first heartbreak or anything like that. But as I get older, it teaches me, I've become more critical of myself and more reflective. And I think usually if I was younger and this happened, I would like wait and like process it all by myself and be sad. And then once I'm over it and I can joke about it, that's when I'll come out and tell everybody and just make light of it and make fun. And I think that's fine. And I still do that to this day. But part of me thought it would be maybe a good exercise to talk about my feelings as they are happening in real time and maybe a little bit more authentic that way. So as I mentioned, like dating has been very interesting for me. I think I like really started dating in 2021, and in that year I had lost 70 pounds. I came out and then I moved to New York, like boom, 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 in the same year. And I think because of that, I had obviously spent a majority of my life at that point in the closet, and I didn't know how to date. I didn't know what it was like. I didn't know what I was supposed to do and what I was not supposed to do. And I'm still kind of feeling that way. I think a lot of queer people understand that experience. It's kind of like a arrested development issue where, sometimes we are not in the same timeline as heteronormative people. And so we develop a little bit later and we learn things that maybe some of my straight friends learned when they were in high school. Well, anyway, because of that, I was very bad at dating for many years. But I think because of that, when you just don't know what is good and bad or what is quote unquote normal in dating and what you shouldn't accept for yourself, you end up accepting behavior that is not good and is not healthy, obviously. Because I had this year where I had like gone through a huge life change physically, mentally. I physically moved into a new environment. Like I think my mind just couldn't keep up with my body, and I found myself like falling into bad habits, accepting behavior that I definitely should not have when I look back on. And ironically, some of the best dating advice that I've heard recently, and I've been like telling it as a mantra to myself every day, comes from Chelsea Handler. She was on a podcast that I was listening to. The gist of her message could be summed up in one sentence, and that was never let a man teach you the same lesson twice. And what she meant by that is like, if you date someone super shitty, it's okay. You can be sad about it, cry, but like learn what you didn't like, learn what you should not accept and made you feel disrespected, and never let anyone do it again. And when you do that, you kind of like elevate yourself more and more and you attract better quality people. So that's kind of the advice I've been trying to live out in my life, but it is hard. It takes a conscious effort to kind of respect yourself in that way, and part of it involves like myself. Like, I don't want to paint myself as this victim. Like, I have bad habits too, and I'm sure I've hurt people in the past, and I've realized like I had so many issues within myself that I had never unpacked, because I didn't know how, and I think I was just too naive to do that. You know what I think it is? I think it's resentment. Like, I carry a lot of resentment, and I think it's very common with gay, queer people in general. I think a lot of us hold a lot of resentment and we don't even know. Maybe it's resentment towards our straight friends because Maybe it seems like they have an easier time dating. Maybe it's resentment towards other gay men because maybe you want to look like them or want their life or their lifestyle, or more commonly, I think a lot of us hold resentment towards ourselves, especially if you're in the closet. Like for me, I blamed myself for being in the closet because I felt like I could be experiencing life and love and all these things, but I'm not. But the only person holding myself back is myself. And so I started resenting myself and I didn't even know. But once I started dating, that's when it all came out into the surface. And it's been a difficult journey unpacking that. I think if I stop holding this resentment, I will respect myself enough to then not let people treat me that way. I don't know. All of this to say, yes, this was a shitty situation. And honestly, like, I'm embarrassed. I don't know why. Like, I am embarrassed. I am hurt from the things that he had said to me. I am. I'm gonna be honest. Usually I'd be like, fuck him, and like, I don't care, but I kind of, it hurt. Like, yeah, my feelings were hurt. I always get so embarrassed when these things happen, and I would never tell anybody. And like, that was also a habit I had from being in the closet, is like, I don't know how to tell people about my dating life because I never could tell people about my dating life. So now it's just like very uncomfortable for me. So the fact that I'm doing this, I don't know. But I think honestly, regardless of the shitty situation, I am proud of myself. I'm proud that I tried. I'm proud that I like had put, I'm like getting emotional. Cut the cameras. I'm proud that I put myself out there and I tried and I gave it my best effort and I was vulnerable and I tried to make it work. And yes, it will be like shitty for a little bit, but I'm gonna try again. And I think like the next person I do date, like I am, oh, what the fuck? The next person I do date, like I'm gonna try again and I'm gonna be just as loving again, and I'm not gonna let this situation like taint me in any way, because I think I deserve better than that, and the person I date next deserves better than that. So I'm just gonna keep trying. Dating is hard, okay? Dating is hard, and there's nothing you can do to get better at it. You just have to keep dating, okay? So I know for a fact I'm not the only one struggling out here. And if you're watching this vlog and you're in a happy relationship, I want you to grab your partner's hands, look them in the eye, and give them a big kiss and a big hug, because it is tough in these streets, okay? It is tough. And I know I just got like a little emotional, but I'm not sad. I'm like, I don't think I'm sad. I think I'm just emotionally exhausted, okay? Dating is very emotionally tiring for me. I put like my all when I am dating somebody emotionally. So I think I'm just like, relationships and dating, it's about sacrifice. You could be by yourself, super comfortable and convenience, but when you date or you're in a relationship, you have to sacrifice time and yourself a little bit. So I think I'm just tired from that sacrifice. I think that's it. So again, I'm not saying this as like a coping mechanism. Like, I know myself, I will get over this, and I will probably get over this quickly because it's like a low-key shitty guy. I'm just tired. So, yeah. Honestly, I'm a pretty optimistic guy when it comes to dating, generally speaking. I know there's someone out there. I know there's someone out there. It'll come at the right time. And if you're out there feeling semi-similar to me, okay, I just like my, it's like not cute. But if you're out there and feeling somewhat similar to what I'm feeling, we're in it together, guys. But have a good week. Have a good week. Mood change. Everyone have a great week. May it be filled with sunshine and rainbows.